is Laura Graves from Tennessee Technological University. We're here today in a rural school in the southeastern United States in a preschool classroom for special education. It's an inclusive classroom, which means that it has typical and atypical children. That also means children with and without disabilities. The children's ages are from 3 to 5. They come to school at 8 o'clock in the morning. Some ride the bus and some come with their parents. And then they leave school at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Part of their school day, they get breakfast and they get lunch. They also have a planned nap time for the developmental appropriateness of their age. Today we're going to be looking at how to incorporate visual schedules within the school or within the classroom. And you will be able to have examples of what that would look like in a typical special education pre-K classroom.
Hi, my name is Miss Megan. I'm the teacher of a preschool special education classroom. I have 15 students in my classroom right now. 4 of those students are typically developing students, so they are not diagnosed with any type of special needs, and they're in our classroom for the inclusive setting, and I'm looking for good peer models when they're in here, so very good language skills and good behavior skills and good students to work with everybody, because everybody benefits in here. And then I have 1 student who's diagnosed with autism. I have 3 right now that have Down syndrome. And then I have another student who is classified under other health impaired. So he's got some different health issues going on. He's in a wheelchair, but he can access the environment with us in the classroom. And all of my other students right now are under developmental delay. So for whatever reason, they are behind compared to their same age peers, and they're in this classroom for support. But the first thing we're going to talk to you about today is the use of visual schedule, and this is my classroom schedule. So this is what the whole class is using whenever we meet together at the carpet or we refer to throughout the day. So everything always comes back to here. So we would start the day off with saying, we came to school, that is all done. Next is breakfast, or time for breakfast. And so we go to breakfast, we come back, breakfast is all done, it's time for circle time. And so they all have their spot on the carpet, and some of them I have squares down for tape. I need to reduce some of my tape, but more like a visual place for to let them know where they need to put their bodies at circle time. And so what we would do from there is circle time is all done, time for centers. And then what we have in place over here, I'm going to take you this way and show you, is each child in my class is going to have an individual picture schedule that is going to lay out where they go for center time. It tells them where they're supposed to be at, what happens, and then what is coming next. So I would call them all one at a time to come and get their schedule. And my kids know, because you're going to pre-teach this, they're going to come, get their schedule, and this little guy knows I go to ABC first. And then what we do is I have whatever picture is on here, the same picture is up here, and I'm going to match it. So I have parts of my picture schedule, so ABC, ABC. And then this is a teacher-directed area, so a teacher would be here, and 1 or 2 students with their schedules would sit here, and we would do a teacher-directed activity at this time, working towards their goals. What I do is I use a visual timer, and so say we're here for 12 to 13 minutes. We start it, and then this is going to decrease so they can see how long they have at the schedule, or at the center for it. So we're going to pretend that we've gone all through this and that it has beeped, and we're going to have that. And so the child would be sitting here, we'd say, okay, time to check schedule. So they'd stand up, come get